in excess.
That's why Kai is still like he keeps
I was just thinking about him too. Yeah,
he keeps it grimy for you, like no new seat, dirty carpet, air mattresses, like, you know what I mean? Like, he keeps it like he's still in college.
And you can't drag Kai Cenat into the bullshit, and that's why Charlemagne told him, don't be responding to these dusty ass old heads in hip hop. And he's right. Kai Cenat, you're bigger than hip hop. Like, you don't need to be dragged into these conversations with these old ass journalists that want you to, and I remember that. I think about that from time to time, like that Charlemagne told Kai Cenat that, because we could all learn from that. A lot of us are like bigger than the people that are trying to turn us into content. And it's like, you just have to have a little bit of that self-control to be like, nah, I'm not gonna respond, because Kai Cenat ain't responding to anybody in hip hop from like the media side, whatever. He don't respond. The media cycle moves on, and nobody remembers that he didn't respond, besides somebody like me who's obsessed. And I think that Flacco should probably do a little bit of that. Like, Flacco should be 100,000% focused on making great content, and a very tiny percent of his attention should be going into the people who are criticizing him for his content.
And then you become the content at a certain point, and then it's like, are you reacting to the comment, or are you reacting, like, where do you draw the line?
Like, one thing that went viral where Tom Segura basically like was kind of hating on somebody at the airport, I think it was, and he called him broke. He called him a poor. Oh Lord. You do not get into the game of acting like people who have money matter and people who don't have money don't matter, because guess what? 95% of your fucking fan base does not have as much money as you. Once you've become this multi-millionaire comedian, dude, you're doing comedy shows. You're getting 6 figures for a comedy show. You don't want the audience to know that you have now entered into the headspace of a multimillionaire, because that's immediately going to make you unrelatable. I don't know if I ever seen Kai Cenat talking about how rich he is. He's way richer than almost anyone we could think of.
He does. He does.
He don't talk about it, like, and if he does, it's a bad idea.
He's not gonna talk about it. Like, you can see the deals when they go through, pay attention to that, but he's not gonna let you know. He'll pop out with an outfit like, oh yeah, I forgot he was rich. You know what I mean? Or he'll put his jewelry on when he wants to. Like, that's how you know he's rich.
That's like gifts that Twitch gives him.
He's
like,
sitting there with fucking socks on and basketball shorts and a fucking wife beater. That's
you might see him flex a Nike Tech. That's just like crazy as he'll go.
But it's all about what world you're coming from, because if you're like a rapper, people expect you to floss, for you to be on some rich shit, whatever. That's cool. But if you're a streamer, they want you to be relatable. As a comedian, they really want you to be relatable. They really like don't want you to be showing off and acting like you're some big shit all of a sudden.
Like, especially if you lose the core integrity principles that you came in the game with, like